I've been thinking about eyeballs recently and how the pupils are different shapes in different animals. I saw a children's experiment where you cut different shapes out of card to see what an animal sees, but I don't think that's quite right. Think about it. The aperture on the front of a camera is round, but the image you get is a rectangle. How does that work? So I don't think a cat sees strictly up and down, and I don't think a goat sees strictly side to side. The eye's seeing parts are at the back, the retina. The pupil changes how much light you receive and how bright things are. But there's more to seeing than how much light there is. There's also the colors and the depth of field. Let's have a look at some animals and why they have different pupil shapes. So I have made these cards. They're all the pupils of different animals. For example, this one is a hippo. And I've put all the different information here that might be related to pupil shape, whether it's a herbivore or carnivore, how tall it is, whether it lives in the day or the night, and whether it lives on land or in water. This one is a horse. See? And this one? A crocodile. Let's look at some of the differences. Let's look at the vertical and horizontal slits. What's the difference between these two animals? You might be tempted to think these are all carnivores and these are all herbivores. Let's take a look. Carnivore, carnivore, carnivore. Yes, all of these are carnivores. Now let's look at these ones. Oh, this is also a carnivore. And so is this. Okay. Admittedly, but here we have a herbivore, 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 yeah? So we do have some carnivores with horizontal slits. So what is the reason for them? Well, it turns out, if I organize these animals by day, here are the day dwellers, and here are the nocturnal animals. We see being a nocturnal animal is a better predictor of whether you have a vertical slit or not. This is because there's no bright upper sky to block out. Horizontal pupils are great for looking all around in bright light from above. It just happens to be that if you're nocturnal, you probably are carnivorous. Now, what do you think all these animals have in common? Well, this one's a frog, and so are all of them. Frogs have a very diverse set of pupil sizes and shapes, even though they're all kind of the same. What do you think all these animals have in common? There are lots of U shapes, W, several W. What could it be? They all live underwater. Dolphins in particular emerge from the surface, and to prevent being blinded, their pupils can close like this. Cuttlefish have extraordinary eyes. Look at this. This helps see more colors and blocks the bright light from above coming from the surface. Rays have a similar shape. Skates, which are similar to rays, they have to block out as much as possible while still seeing a large range. What do you think the difference is between these two animals and these two animals? This is a cat and this is a fox. Have a look at their heights. They're very short, so everything they want is close to the ground. This is a big cat, and these are your dogs and wolves. See how they're a lot taller? Everything they want is further away. Round pupils are great for binocular vision. That's why humans also have round pupils. Let's look at these two fun exceptions. This one has a bead sort of shape, and it's the gecko. It is believed that several images come into the eye at once, which is like having several eyes. This will help with depth perception. Can you guess what this is? Camels and llamas have this shape. These are animals that live in bright or high places where there isn't much shade. These shapes close independently of the pupil to help block light out. Well, I hope you feel a bit wiser about animals. Perhaps this will help you with your artwork if you make up any fantasy animals. Perhaps you can choose the different pupils according to what the animal does. Bye!